welcome back to the show. We're in the Showcase Kitchen now with some ideas on how to throw the perfect wine party. Sommelier Sharron Peterson is here along with Lauren Kitchen and bar chef Eric Strathy to share some of their favorite pairings. Hello guys, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, Eric.
Thank you.
Let's start with Sharron first. It's really interesting. Sharron has a degree in winemaking from the University of California, Davis. Now, I went to St. Cloud State and the University of Minnesota, and I'm pretty sure I didn't see those classes offered.
I don't think they do offer
What a great degree. It seems very complex. You were talking that there's a lot of chemistry involved, I imagine.
It's a lot of chemistry and a lot of work.
Well, very cool. Well, you're here in town today, and you know, a lot of people talk about throwing a wine party and pairing it with food. Where do you start? Because I would have no idea on how to do this, and you've got some great tips for us today.
So today we're going to break it down in a very simple 3 courses.
Okay.
First of all, when people walk into the door, greet them with a glass of champagne or sparkling wine.
I want an invite to this party.
This will make them feel special and will set the tone for the entire party. From there we go to a first course, and I would like to start with some light white cheeses, which we're going to pair with a light white Sauvignon Blanc. From France.
What do you keep in mind when you're putting together here? If we look at the wine and the cheese and fruit together, it looks like we've got a variety of cheeses and a variety of fruits and some bread in there as well. What do you want to consider when choosing the wine?
When you decide what type of cheese you're using. This is a goat cheese, one of them, and a Sauvignon Blanc is a classic, perfect pairing with that light fruitiness to meet the flavors in that cheese. Why don't you try?
Okay, I will try it, and I'm going to ask. Okay, is it always a white wine with the fruit and the cheese?
Not always.
Okay. But see, that's where I get into trouble.
Yeah.
Because you guys, you sommeliers, you always do this. It's like, okay, simple, white with fruit and cheese. Oh, not always. There are cases. What are the cases when it's not?
You could also do a sweeter, nuttier, almost a dessert wine with this, because some of these cheeses are very tangy. That would be a wonderful, salty, sweet, tangy pairing. But in this situation, let's keep it simple. We'll do Sauvignon Blanc.
That is fantastic. I just tried some of the blue cheese with the wine. How about with the strawberry? Let me try that.
Do the strawberry.
Delicious. Okay, then we're going to get in. We're going to bring Eric in here too, because we're talking a main course. And you chose today, and you do give classes down at the Loring, correct?
I do.
Okay. You chose a spicy sausage pizza. We're going to bring Eric in, and you're going to assemble this for us. Why would you choose? Come on in. So let's start putting this pizza together here. And while we're cooking, Eric, I want to ask why you chose a spicy sausage pizza for the main course.
For the second course, you want to do something more substantial, something with pastry or phyllo, maybe something warm.
Okay.
And for this, I've chosen a wine that will complement it from Italy. It's a Sangiovese.
Okay.
This is a light red Italian wine that's spicy, which will match perfectly with the sausage.
Love it. Okay, Eric, what do you got there?
Right here, we're going to do our little house-made Italian sausage. Okay. Start out with a little bit of ground fresh pork here. This comes in bulk. You don't always have to buy it in a casing. If you do, you can actually just cut that casing right off. So first of all, I got a couple pounds of pork here. Add about a tablespoon of fennel seed, a little dry oregano, also a little bit of granulated garlic. This granulated garlic actually has an excellent garlic flavor.
You're not using fresh garlic, I see.
No, it actually pulls quite a potent flavor out. A little pinch of crushed red pepper there, and a little bit of dry basil.
Is this on the menu at the Loring?
This is.
Wonderful.
Yep, this is our house-made spicy Italian pizza.
Love it.
A little bit of onion powder there to finish it up. Pinch of salt and pepper just to taste.
There we go.
There you go. Mix it up real good. You can add a little breadcrumb in here, a little bit of egg for a binder if you do choose to do so. So with
and then you're going to want to fry that?
I actually take it, I'll lay it on a sheet pan and bake it in the oven, real thin layer.
That way you don't burn it.
It's a little bit more delicate. A little more flavor out of it.
Let's assemble this thing.
To assemble this thing.
Because we got a couple chunks of huge chocolate cake we've got to get to as well, right?
All right. So we have our house-made sweet basil tomato sauce here. You can use any specialty bottled product also. Couple ounces there. A little bit of grilled red onion on top of that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then here's the cooked product of the pork sausage. We'll add that on next.
Delicious. Now, would this be an appetizer menu item at the Loring?
A lot of people do order it to share as an app, but it's also can be used as a entree, obviously. A little bit of shredded mozzarella cheese, and then my favorite part of the pizza is this giardiniera pepper mix, which is just a little spicy pickled pepper mixed with a little bit of vegetables right on top there.
And this is the wine that goes with, you know, I have to work an entire show today.
I'm just here to help.
When that's assembled,
okay, you're going to go run that into the oven?
Pop it right into the oven here.
Okay.
We're going to go at 425 for about 7 minutes.
The recipe's going to be online, folks, so if we're moving too fast for you. And how about the wine pairing for the pizza? How did you go about choosing it? You're playing off the spices, you said?
I'm playing off the spices, and this wine is regionally from the same area that pizza's from. A very simple way to pair.
All right, allow me. I'm going to try some.
Please do.
That's delicious. That's delicious. Okay, now on to dessert. You chose a wine with the chocolate cake. How do you go about choosing a dessert wine?
I like to do sweet with sweet.
Okay.
And in this situation, I think you just can't have enough chocolate.
Okay.
So I chose a chocolate dessert wine from Alexis Bailey Winery. Mm-hmm. And it is scrumptious with this chocolate cake.
Okay. Am I going to have to take your word for it?
Yes.
Am I going to taste the chocolate?
Oh, no, you have to try it.
Okay, I'm going to try this a little bit. And again, tell me how you choose a red wine. And is it, again, always red wine with chocolate? Or can you go...
I would just... A sweet dessert wine is wonderful with chocolate.
Okay. I'm having a tough time here. I'm just gonna... All right. That's marvelous. See, I would just serve this to everyone.
Just that's it.
Yeah,
All you need.
I would bypass everything and just have chocolate cake and red wine.
All right.
You guys, thank you so much. Spring is here. What a wonderful idea.
Thank
and
you.
great advice.
Thank you for having it.
Thank you for having me. Well done. That looks absolutely delicious.